Hey guys, Lucky Star SHIROKU here, and welcome to another video. Now, this video is going to be talking about something that I teased at in the past, but have not touched on for a while since. Right, so, this video is going to be talking, well, you can probably tell by the thumbnail and the title, but this video is going to be talking about the reboot that I mentioned quite a while ago now. I think that was update vlog 15, I think? 15, 16, somewhere around there I think it was. I don't know, it was absolutely ages ago. Anyway, so basically a while ago I talked about a reboot plan, but never touched up on it since. And basically, since it's going to happen before long, in fact quite a bit of it has already happened, I thought might as well make a video on it so you guys know what to expect from the reboot, all that kind of stuff, like things that are being implemented into the reboot, things you can expect, all that kind of stuff. So yes, let's talk about that. So if you remember, back in one of my very early update vlogs, I said I was planning to reboot everything. I was planning to reboot my timeline, and in doing so I decided, since it's a reboot, so I might as well make a few graphical updates, which, you know, and also thing that's probably worth mentioning is a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about in this video, most of the improvements have already been made. That's right, I am one sly devil, aren't I? All of this time, over the last few months, all this time, I have been secretly setting the stage for the reboot all this time for the last few months, hell, even into the end of last year. I spent all this time secretly setting the stage for the reboot. I am one sly son of a gun, aren't I? Anyway, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the reboot, everything that you need to know about the reboot. Now, housekeeping before we get into this video. Most of the features I'm going to be talking about in this video have already been implemented. Keep in mind that this is a video talking all about the reboot, for the things that are coming and the things that are already here. So that's all that taken care of. Now let's get into the video. Now, in the reboot, for the most part, the reboot is going to be rebooting my timeline. That's the whole point, so that I can record videos and have them go up relative to the time they were made. But I thought, since it's a reboot, I might as well upgrade a few things. So these are some of the things I'm upgrading. Firstly, thumbnail layout. Right, for any of you who have just joined recently in the last couple of weeks or whatever, hello and welcome. And for those who have not and who have been here for a long time, well, a while ago when I first started the channel, when I first started uploading, the thumbnails looked a lot different. Basically, I made a new thumbnail layout and I just got rid of the old ones. Originally, I was actually going to wait for the first new Let's Play before actually updating all the old videos, thumbnails, but in the end, you know what, I thought, new decade, new video, new year, new decade, might as well just update things now. And in all fairness, I was getting sick of the old thumbnail style, because it was, honestly, the old thumbnail style was so cumbersome to work with. Like, adding those extra layers, the shadows and stuff, it can be particularly annoying to work with, especially if I've taken a break from recording, which I sometimes take breaks now and again, like sometimes take a few weeks off from recording just to let my brain heal and, you know, just to take a little bit of relaxation time, so it can be particularly annoying then. So I thought, update the thumbnail style. I don't have anything to compare it to, since I deleted all my original thumbnails and the thumbnail templates, since I don't want to use them anymore. So I have nothing to compare it to. But if you go back to one of my older videos, I think the one where I first showed the changing all the thumbnails, if you go back to one of my previous videos, I did sometime this year, I think it was. If you go back to one of my previous videos, you might be able to see what some of the old ones look like. Not all of them, but you know, either way, new thumbnail layout. You know what the new ones look like. For those who were here for a long time, you'll know what the old ones look like. But yes. Also, while still on the topic of the thumbnails, the thumbnails have a new color palette, depending on what system I'm doing a let's play or whatever, what type of video I'm doing. The thumbnail will have a different layout. Let me quickly show what that looks like. Change this. Yeah, my videos are scripted. I've got a script here just so I know what exactly I want to talk about. And let's quickly have a look here. Just give it a second to load. Hopefully nothing goes horribly wrong because come on. Hello? There we go. Okay, so I have various layouts for thumbnails depending on what system I'm playing on for a let's play. So this is the Xbox layout, this is the PlayStation layout, Nintendo layout, Sega layout, even though we're probably not going to see it that much, PC layout, and my normal layout that you're going to see most of the time. Again, I did a whole video on this some time ago, so go and check that out. So those are all the layouts that I'll be using in case you guys missed the last video. So yes, the Xbox layout, PlayStation, Nintendo, Sega, PC, and my general layout. So depending on what platform I'm doing a let's play for, that particular one will be seen. Right. Also, something else you might have noticed, I talked about this in the updating thumbnail layout video I did a little while ago. If you remember, from the very beginning, I used to use a version of my emblem, my channel emblem, and just change it to different colours depending on what game or game franchise it was. But eventually I started running out of colour combinations and thought, screw it, I'm just going to use my generic one for every single video. It's just easy. It's much easier than me thinking of new colour palettes, because I was seriously starting to run out and they started to look very samey, and I couldn't be bothered with thinking of new ones. You know, I'm not that, I mean, I'm creative, but I'm not that creative. So that's something else. I mean, again, I think I've talked about a lot of this stuff anyway, but I thought I might as well bring it up anyway. This is just a general video for anyone who, you know, it's just a general, this is what you need to know about the reboot. This is that kind of video. So basically, whether you know about these previous features that I've added or not, this is what this video is all about. So the next point I want to talk about is the new intro and outro style. Now, if you remember, my original intro is just a basic standard YouTube intro where it's just a sky background with my name, and then after that it just flashes to the video, and then the end one is just my name again, my logo in the corner spinning, and then a video, and then the little subscribe, Discord stuff in the corners. Now, this new intro and outro style is, again, it serves the same purpose, except this time it's been treated more like a title sequence for a TV show, since I'm now viewing my YouTube channel as my own TV station, my own TV show, and as a result I'm treating it more like that. So basically, you know, you'll still see my name. There are various different styles depending on what type of video it'll be, like whether it's an update vlog video, whether it's a let's play video. It's all going to have different layouts depending on what type of video it is. I've got loads and loads of different combinations planned for different types of videos. Let me actually show you a little bit of a taste of what it might look like. Unfortunately, I don't have every single layout, but I've got enough to give you a little bit of a taste. Just give me a sec to set everything up real quick. Just give me a sec. It's taking a little while to load. Just give it a sec. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so let me just quickly change back to project. There we go. So this is what it's going to look like. Now, please forgive the fact it's a still image. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the animation in time, and I can't animate myself. All I can do in terms of animating is speeding up the vortex effects, which, by the way, I took inspiration from the Doctor Who opening for this, just because it's simple and it's kind of fitting with what my previous one is while still upgrading it. So you know what, I like it. So you're gonna have to forgive the fact it's not animated just because I can't animate, but this is just supposed to be a representation of what it's supposed to be. So pretend the music is playing in the background, pretend it's animated, all that kind of stuff. I'll be using the same music as before, Skydance. I was thinking of changing it to one of those by Mystery Scores, but in the end I thought that my old music is just too iconic to change now, so I'm keeping it. So basically, first you'll see the vortex effect, then you'll see my logo pop up, then you'll see my name in both kanji and English because I'm going for a more anime style. And then obviously this is for the Let's Plays. Obviously again, I keep saying there's going to be different variants depending on what type of video it's going to be, but this is the general one for Let's Plays. I thought I might as well show this one since I'm still heavily focusing on the Let's Plays. So first it'll be the vortex, then my name, then presents, then after that it'll be this credit. All credits go to the developer of whoever made the game, or developers that made the games, like dev or dev team. Then after that it'll be the game title, and then after that we go on to the outro. Whoops, did I close that? No, good. Then after that it goes on to the outro, which will, I hope this doesn't take as long. There we go. So again, same as before. Now, like I said, I'm treating this more like a title sequence for a TV show than a standard YouTube thing. Like it's a YouTube outro, but I'm treating it more like a TV show. So it'll have various credits like directed and recorded and directed by me, edited by Aireagoir Drage Steam. Then after that, it'll have the game title, like the title of the game and who made it once again. Then after that, it'll have the intro and outro stuff with the music by Faint, since I'm planning to keep Skydance since it's such a good song. Then it's gonna be who animated the vortex effect, which of course was Fox. Thank you again, mate. I know you're not really big on YouTube these days, but I still want to say thank you. Then after that, it's the softwares that we use in making the video. These may differ from video to video, or if I change my softwares, these may differ. But for the most part, I'm keeping them all the same as much as I can. So you can see footage was recorded with XSplit Broadcaster, commentary was recorded with Audacity, thumbnails was made with Paint.net, video was edited using Adobe Premiere. Then after that, it's the rest of my team other than me. So there's me, Fox, Aireagoir, and Warrior of Hope and Despair. Or wait, just Hope now. It was Hope of Warrior and Despair at one point, but it's just Hope now, which I like. Then after that, it's just supporting some streamers which I enjoy from time to time. Because we got to support our fellow YouTube and Twitch streamers when we can. So few links there if you go and check out. Those guys are awesome. If you like the stuff that I'm planning to do, then there's a good chance you might like them as well. So again, go and show them some love. And then at the very end, it's just don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, me on YouTube, ring the bell, join the Discord. I did have Twitter, but I've removed anything to do with Twitter now, and obviously join the SHIROKU family. So yes, that is that. Oops, wrong button there. Right, what else? What else were to talk about here? Right, something else I thought is worth mentioning in terms of Let's Plays. Now, there's a bit of a change here, and if you remember when I did Octodad and Portal 1 and Octodad, when I did both Let's Plays, I showed, for the most part, I showed the developer credits, I think. Can't remember or not, I think I did. Again, not too sure on that, but usually I would show the developer credits of the game starting up and the opening and stuff. However, I've decided to not do that now. I've decided to completely skip skip the opening scene, the startup screen and the opening. The main reason I've chosen to do this is to avoid any copyrighted music, which a lot of anime games tend to do. That's the main reason. Avoiding any copyright issues is the main reason for doing this. So that means when I start a new Let's Play, the video will be starting in the main menu. Now, obviously, the main reason I'm doing this is just to avoid any copyright before it becomes an issue. But that has another glaring issue, because that is how YouTubers basically showing the dev screens, like saying, this was, this game was made by them, or that kind of stuff. That's how Let's Players, basically, that's how they show credit to the developers of the games and stuff. So, and obviously, it's just so we can't get blamed for what's it called? Plagiarism. It's so we can't get framed for plagiarism or anything like that. However, I have found a way around that. If you remember, in the opening, like the intro and outro for my videos, I mentioned that the more like TV intro, like the more like TV title sequence, that's where I'm going to be showing the credit. And I think this is a pretty good idea on my part, because by doing this, not only will I be showing the developer's credit in the first episode, but the entire series, both in the intro and the outro. I'm showing the developer credit in both the intro and the outro of every episode, as well as the description. So I think it's a good idea on my part. So yeah, that's one thing I want to get mentioned there. Again, I did show it a little while ago. I will show it again. If I go back to, where was it? Was it this one? No. Where was it now? Can't remember. I think it was this one. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me just remember. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. So, like I said, that's in the intro and the outro. So that's me giving credit to the developers in both the intro and the outro. So that's gotten around that issue, which is good. So that's so that means I can avoid any copyrighted music in the intro and outro that a lot of anime games tend to use. It's just a safety precaution. Take care of any copyright issues before they become an issue. I think that's a pretty clever way to go about it. Okay, another thing that is probably worth mentioning is I took inspiration from the Twit Gamer. He has a system called housekeeping, where at the start of a new Let's Play he will read out a list of housekeeping stuff, like stuff he plans to do at the start of the game, like his plan for the game, plan for any extra bonus episodes, that kind of stuff, and obviously just the social media plugs and stuff. I'm planning to do something similar to that, just because I think it's a good way of going about it. So yeah, I'm planning to do a similar system. Again, it's a general idea, so I don't think plagiarism is, because let's be honest, it's very, very hard to be completely original these days. So I'm not taking his idea. He inspired me. A as I think it's a good idea, and it would make me feel a hell of a lot more organised, since I get really nervous in first and last episode just because there's so much to remember, so much to read out, so much to say in the first episode that I want to get it right. So having a housekeeping system would make things a hell of a lot more easier. Okay, now I think we're on to something a little more minor, something you might have noticed for a while. I have a new avatar, a new channel avatar. If you remember, a long time ago, my avatar was a bit different. He had it looked like it kept the same eyes, and he had a hoodie. It wore a black cat, like a black cat with my emblem on it, and also he had a slightly darker cyan hair and slightly longer, like curtains, which is to match how my old hairstyle that I had when I started the channel. But obviously, since I tend to go shorter these days, I thought I should change that up to match my hairstyle, and that's the closest hairstyle I could find to my own. Honestly, it looks a lot more like Fujihiko's hairstyle from Danganronpa 2, but it's the closest one I could find, and just make it a lighter blue, since I thought I quite like that shade of blue now. Like, yes, I like cyan, but that one looks a little more appealing to me. I was thinking of changing it purple as well, just because of my, just because of me embracing my pride as an ace. So I was thinking, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, to be honest. Again, one of the minor things, it didn't really need mentioning, but it's an update, it's a general update, so might as well. Okay, yeah, we seem to go into the more minor stuff now, it seems. So another point to get across is, again, stuff you don't really need to know, like it's more off-screen stuff, behind the scenes stuff, but in case you guys didn't know, most of my video descriptions and tags are pre-written. Basically, what I do is I have a system where I have the video recorded, video edited, so all I need to do is just load up my YouTube, click on upload video, drag the video in, drag the description in, drag the tags in, drag the thumbnail in, boom, it's that easy. So in case you guys didn't know, again, very minor, probably didn't need to mention it, but, the more you know, I guess. Something else to mention is the channel art, excuse me, my throat's so dry right now. Right, anyway, so, you probably know us already, I have a few different channel arts. Hang on, let me quickly get it up real quick. Let me just quickly get rid of these, and then I'll go to my channel arts, channel banners. Just give me a second, open. Just give me a second. It's taking a little time to load up, just give it a sec. Doesn't usually take this long. Come on. There we go. Okay, and now all I need to do is just switch back to, there we go. So, as you know, I have a few channel arts for particular things. That is my generic one. Obviously, keep in mind I haven't had a chance to update all of these yet, so some of them still have Twitter in. I still have to update these. Ever since that, I've been pretty busy with work as well, so I've not had as much time to do all that. I need to get around to it, but I have a channel art for just a general one. I have one for Christmas, one for Pride Month, one for Halloween. I really like that comic-y looking one. I thought it's quite fitting. As you can see, Twitter's still in there. I've not had a chance to remove it yet. I'll get around to it eventually. And yeah, I can't say it. I'm not allowed to say it, but yeah, I've got one for that too. And who knows what else I'll make in the future. I'm definitely up for making more of them, although I'm not really, when making these channel arts, I want to make it clear that they have to be on there for a significant amount of time. I'm not going to make a channel art for a single day or a week or a couple of weeks. It has to be on there for a significant amount of time, at least 1 month. It has to be on there for a significant amount of time because of how long it takes just to actually upload it. Yeah, it takes quite a while to upload it, so if it's a single day or week, I'm not going to bother because it's not worth it. But, you know, that's why I made one for Pride Month, and who knows what else I'll do. Maybe summer, since summer vacation goes on for 3 months, so maybe, but we'll see what happens. I'll probably make more as things happen. But yes, I'm not making channel arts for a single day or week. It has to be up there for a significant amount of time because of how long it takes to actually upload. And the last thing I want to mention here is the removing of everything associated with me and Twitter. Basically, Twitter, I mean, it was alright, but it just got too much, and it was kind of annoying to deal with at the time. It was a little annoying to deal with, so in the end, I decided to not use Twitter anymore, and now I'm focusing exclusively on Discord stuff. So, I think I've talked about everything I want to in this video. This is just a nice little video of everything you need to know about the reboot, when the reboot does happen, since obviously I have been setting the stage for it for the last, 7 months? I don't know. I've lost track of time how long I've been working on this for. But yeah, the stage is almost set. Most of the features I've said here are already there. I'm still working on the last few tweaks here and there, but other than that, it's mostly all there, and the reboot may as well already happen. It's just a matter of getting the next few Let's Plays up, which we are working on. As of right now, me and Aireagoir are working on the Let's Play for Sonic Adventure Definitive Edition. It's a little bit trickier now since obviously we're back in a local lockdown right now, so it's a bit trickier, but we're still powering through it. We're not going to let this beat us. We're still powering through it. You know, my friend has lent me his Google Drive, which has infinite storage space, so we've found ways around it. As I mentioned in my last video, one of my last videos. Yeah, anyway, that is going to about do it for this video, guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was useful. Basically, all the things you need to know, everything you need to know is there's new thumbnails, new thumbnail art style, new banners depending on what Let's Play I'm doing, what system I'm playing on. All the emblems are exactly the same. I'm not changing the colours anymore. There's a new intro and outro style, which is more like a title sequence for a TV show. I'm deciding to skip the opening, the startup screen and openings for games, and starting the first episode in the main menu, since I think that's a lot more. That works a lot easier for me as well. New housekeeping system, new avatar, new pre-written video descriptions and tags. Again, stuff not really necessary, but you know, the more you know. The banners, the channel banners and stuff might make more. Who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. And I'm now no longer having anything to do with Twitter. So, anyway, that is going to about do it for this episode, this video. I've got so used to saying episode now. So, anyway, if you thought this video was useful and you learned something, if you enjoyed this in any way, shape or form, then before you go, hit the like button on your way out before you go. If you're new and want to keep up with me and the content, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Subscribe, ring the bell, join the Discord, check out the description below. I've got a few things in the description, my Discord and everything, all that kind of stuff. Check out everything in the description below. And again, if you're new, if you like this video, hit the like button on your way out. It really, really would help. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Discord. Ring the notification bell. Check the channel regularly and sub box, as YouTube likes to hide videos. And by doing that, you're making sure that you are getting the content no matter what. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, guys. I just punched my microphone as I was ending the video. Ow! I'll see you next time, guys.